Welcome back to Asagao Academy, Normal Boots Club. On the previous episode, Hana was like, after PUBG, jeez, I touched the mic with my face. I was covering my eyes and I was like, alright, let's try to remember, and then I rubbed against the mic. Anyway, she came back to, after turn PUBG, had a little fun. Not that kind of fun, don't fucking... Anyway, and then there was another poem. God, it was so awful. It's fucking awful. It was bad. Hopefully on like purpose, and there's not like somebody in the team, in the Asagao Academy team that just sucks at poetry. And it's just like, oh guys, we can use this for the game. And it's like, sure, they can't really say no, but it really sucks. And so they come up with a compromise where they say it sucks and it's worse than actually just not using it. Nice job, assholes. You hurt his feelings. He loves poetry. Anyway, that was a bit of a side tangent. Anyway, as Hana said, we really are, though. He's like a brother to me. He's safety, not love. She's talking about how they're friends and not not Kobe persons. Talking about child kidnapping. Ooh, that's a Kobe persons. Let's talk about how kidnapped or getting child. Never mind. I mixed it up. I was gonna say not kidnapped or getting child. I meant to say children are getting kidnapped and molested, even though that doesn't really happen. You know. Mike grunted. Sucks to be him. Me, my Sasaki. Harasta. Sorry. Pardon? Nothing. You're friends then. Yeah. Ellipse? Did she think he had a crush on me? I mean, no. I picked up my phone and loaded the puzzle game, trying to ignore strange Oh, jeez. I woke up like a couple hours ago. What the fuck? Why am I so tired? Not even a couple hours ago, like an hour ago. Don't even screw around with me. Why am I yawning? Anyway, she picked up the phone and loaded the puzzle game, trying to ignore the strange sinking feeling in my chest. I didn't have time for this. There was a tournament to win. Time to get to work. Chapter 3. I feel like Chapter 2 was shorter than Chapter 1. I don't know, that might just be me. I might have gotten my fucking act together. You know what? That was a lot shorter. That was only like 2 scenes, wasn't it? 3 scenes. There's like 3 or 4 scenes. And it was really short. Meanwhile, the first chapter was like, alright, you gotta choose somebody. I mean, shit. Fuck. Alright. Excuse me. Go, PBG! I stood atop my seat on the bleachers, screaming my throat hoarse. What the fuck noise did I just make? That is not a horse sound. I can't believe I can make a noise like that. I've never done that before. I think my voice is because last episode I did like a very like strong cough, and I think my throat got a little like from that. So let's try not to do that too much. I can't believe people think I'm the loud one. Hey, I should have brought the earplugs. Waha! Yep. Okay, let's try not to strain my voice. That actually did like that little cough affected my voice. So jeez, my hair. Anyway, the cough affected my voice, so now I can't do intense stuff. Fuck. Alright. Asagao was playing another game today. After the loss so early in the season, they couldn't afford another one. The score was tied 1-1, and there were only a few minutes. Why am I yawning so much? Well, I guess it was only 2 times. But it was a pretty small increment of time between them. Anyway, and there were only a few minutes left until halftime. PBG called the team into a huddle where they stood, heads bowed and necks tense. Fuck. I really don't want a repeat of last time. None of us do, but it's okay if it happens. It's just high school soccer. Haha, don't let PBG catch you saying that. He's more than just a captain of the team. Waha! Sorry, Paul. I just he said "Mamma Mia" once, and it had to be done. I still remember that. I do. Fucking when he was just like "Mamma Mia," and it's like done. I'm giving you Mario's voice. He can be a little obsessive.
Oh, I know that, right?
Oh, I know. That's a nice little sound, man. A little? You don't know the half of it. You haven't known him as long as I have. I glared at him, and he held his hands up in self-defense. Can't blame me for stating the facts, man. And you can't look at me like that. I'm your class president. I'll throw you in the brig. I won't vote for you this year, faggot. Ouch, man, I thought you were nice. My point is, it's better that we win for everyone's sake. Can you elaborate further? Paul shook his head and pointed to the field. Asagao was taking up their position again. Ellipse. Ellipse. Alright. Enough whispering into the microphone. Yeah, I doubt you could even hear what I said. It was a reference to The Office. Don't worry about it. There was 1 minute left on the clock. The ball was in Asagao's possession, and Dean was dashing forward on the field. 2 players came at him, trying to take the ball from him. Dean looked around in a panic. He wasn't the best at avoiding danger. But one thing's for sure. He wasn't a scrub. Anyway, PBG raised his hand from across the field, running towards Dean. Dean passed the ball to him. A perfect pass! If PBG got it, he'd be able to score. There was no one in the way. PBG, go! That sounds like a fucking Egoraptor's Ash. Go, Pikachu! Use your Thunderbolt Smash! Go! Alright, I'll stop. But the ball went between his legs and into possession of the other team. Asagao sprinted across the field trying to prevent another goal, but PBG stood where he was, apparently in shock. What a fuck! PBG, what are you doing? Move, PBG! They're gonna get us, score us, come on! But he didn't move. Polite applause sputtered throughout the stadium, and halftime was called. McJones had put a hand on PBG's shoulder, and he finally snapped out of it, looking at the score. His eyes grew wide. McJones gave him a shove towards the bench, and PBG shaking his head, let himself be led there. God, that did not go well.
Well,
they can still come back from it. They still can. Ellipse. When halftime was over, the team headed back into the field without PBG. PBG, buddy old pal. You fucked it up. You fucked it up. Excuse me. Sorry. Let me just dab my handkerchief on the edges of my mouth. Excuse me. He sat on the bench watching the game with his hands covering his mouth. Ellipse. Let's hope we win. Ellipse. We did. With PBG on the sidelines, it was much easier for him to catch the plays of the other team and call for timeouts to counter them. In the end, his direction led the team to victory, even if his playing did not.
yeah.
Come on, we should go congratulate him. Should we? They won, didn't they? You can go ahead, if you want. I'm gonna head back. Gotta work on that big campaign speech, you know. But maybe if he seems kind of out of it, you should give him some space.
See you later.
Sure, see you later, bitch. Deuces, faggot. just like one time. Like one time in the entire game. Hana's just like, deuces, faggot. And his last little soundbite. A really deep voice guy doing it. That'd be great. Paul waved and headed off. Maya and I waited through the crowd and stood behind the bench where PBG was finishing up the speech to his team. Guys, the third yawn in this episode. Jesus. I'm a yawn boy. I'm a little yawn boy. Amazing. I've never been prouder. We've never been more of a team than today. Go have fun tonight. Fuck bitches. Get slash. Tomorrow we'll have practice, same as usual. We're going after the Moirai Strikers next week, so we can't let ourselves get complacent. Ready to fuck? See you guys then. He dismissed the team and turned to the bench. For a split second, there was a look I had never seen before in his face. Danny saw our face. Okay, no Smash Mouth, thank you very much. Oh, you came again? Yeah, congratulations on winning. The team did great, didn't they? All thanks to your direction. He shook his head.
Well,
There's no saying what would have happened if the team did really well. What would happen if the team did really well? That's what it's supposed to be like. He cut himself off. Ellipse. Do you want to go get ice cream or something? We should celebrate. No. Any other time I would. I mean it, but I have homework I should catch up on. I've been neglecting it lately. Fuck. I need to stop fucking up the sentences. You always neglect it. It's about time I should catch up then.
see ya.
I'll see you some other time, Hana. He grabbed his duffel bag and headed off the field. And on the next episode, we'll find out what Mai has to say, because I assume she's gonna say something. It's after PvG leaves. I'm gonna barf, dude. I'm gonna vomit out my vagoo. I'm not gonna vomit out my vagoo. That's yawn number 4. So let's end the episode before I yawn again. I blown at the mic a little bit. Alright, that's the end. Goodbye.